Okay, today in algebra, students will be able to accurately represent information that is presented in a data set. So, in topic 1.1, you guys looked at a graph and you made your X and Y axis with numbers, and you did the intervals and you plotted some points from a table. Alright, so now we're going to look at each part of that graph. Okay, it clearly shows a dependent relationship. So this is just talking about a relationship of X and Y, a point. Okay, so there's two parts to the relationship. So we have the independent variable, which is represented on the x-axis. So if we go back to yesterday or topic 1.1, your independent variable was time. Okay, and then the second part is your dependent variable. Okay, the dependent variable is going to depend on the independent variable. So this is represented on your y-axis. Okay, how do you determine which is the independent and dependent variables? Well, your independent will always be x, and your dependent will always be y. But you're like, which is x and which is y? I always tell myself what depends on what. Okay, so cost depends on what you buy at the store. Your distance depends on how long you've traveled, how many hours you've been in a car. So your independent, it's always going to happen first, and your dependent will happen last. Say you go to the store, you're going to put food in your cart, or you're going to get your food first, and then at the end you're going to pay for it. So that's going to determine your cost. Okay, cause and effect is one. That's a dependent relationship. What you change to what changes because of it. Okay. So, alright, cost is almost always dependent. You go buy clothes. Okay, however many, what you buy depends on what it's going to cost. Time is almost always independent. Time happens first.